Welcome back to another exciting interview on Poker Pro News. And joining me in today's interview session is a very talented and a rapidly rising poker pro Nikesh Chawla from Pune. Nikesh started making waves in online poker in 2022 before transitioning to live poker in 2024. Nikesh has won several marquee online events and made deep runs across several prestigious live events. Most recently, Nikesh made waves at WPT Cambodia Turbo High Roller, where he won his career best score of over 50 lakhs. His journey is a testament to resilience and determination in the ever evolving world of poker. कहते हैं कि लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती.
Wow.
Nikesh Chawla embodies this spirit like no other. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Nikesh Chawla, a rising force in the Indian poker scene. Thank you, Nikesh Bhai, for your time and congratulations on your recent WPT Cambodia victory.
Thank you so much, Prashad. Thank you so much.
So, to begin with, tell us a little about you, your introduction to poker, like how and when did you get into poker, and what initially hooked you to the game?
So it's a very funny story actually. We started poker back in the day. I was introduced to poker by a school friend, and he told me this thing called Zynga Poker. So we all used to play amongst each other online on Zynga Poker. And of course, as kids, we had that urge to play live also. So we were like, how do we play live when we don't have the sources to play live? So what we did was actually very funny. We took a matchbox, we took matchsticks as poker chips. We all split, I remember, 15 rupees precisely amongst four of us to start playing poker at the backbench in school. And that's how we started. Continued playing poker for about 3 to 4 years recreationally amongst the same set of friends. And after which COVID happened, I lost my job. And then I was like, let's start, pursuing poker professionally. So yeah, that's how it happened.
Oh, really interesting journey. You started with online poker in 2022. How was your transition to live poker arena, and what were initial challenges for you in your live journey?
So I've actually been into cash game poker since about 5 to 6 years now. And I remember playing my first tournament in Delton, as I'd gone to play cash games over there. So I saw across the floor, what is this buzz happening? And there was this DPT buzz which was up. So that's where my attention towards tournament poker started rising. I played a single tournament over there in 2022, after which I started pursuing tournament poker online. And so basically, online and live is very different. Each have their own set of challenges. If you see online poker, you do not have something called live reads. You cannot read the body language of a player through a screen. Whereas live poker has its own set of challenges as well, because you do not have tools like HUD, HRCs, and GTO Wizard to make your game optimal. So each has its own set of challenges, I would say.
Yeah, agree with you 100%. Live poker provides more thrill than online poker, of course. Yeah. Recently, you made waves for winning this WPT Cambodia Turbo High Roller. This was, I think, your first live title. What does this victory mean to you personally and professionally?
I mean, it to every poker, it means a lot. Obviously, I've been knocking at the door ever since I pursued tournament poker. I've had a couple of deep runs in the DPT as well, and to see it happen in the form of an international WPT event victory was just surreal. I mean, there could be nothing better than that, and I would just like to thank my stars that I got such an opportunity to lift an international WPT trophy.
Well, yeah, really, it must have been a very special moment for you.
Yeah,
Coming
yeah.
to your experience of playing in Cambodia versus India, you have played in both India and Cambodia. How do the poker ecosystems differ in terms of structure, uh, competition, and overall experience?
So I think India, a lot of people play recreationally. They play for fun. And when you're traveling internationally, it's very, very different because you're surrounded by the best in the business. And
Yeah,
everyone is literally at their A game. No one has traveled all the way to Cambodia to make mistakes, right? So no one wants to make mistakes. Everyone is more attentive. It's a lot more serious. The environment is much more serious. In India, it's more like, it's fun, but it's actually more competitive internationally, I would say.
yeah, that's true. Over the years, Nikesh bhai, you have notched up several big online scores, including a 30 lakh plus score in Poker Bazi's 75 lakh GTD mini high roller. So, how has online poker shaped your skills? And do you think that online poker helps you in preparing better for live poker?
I would say online poker helps you up to a certain extent, but you do face a lot of issues when you first step foot into the live fields because you have these veterans and you have these sharks all around you looking at you for tells, and they're judging their body, judging your body language. So it builds a certain tension around you when you first step foot in the live fields, but you get adapted to it. Eventually you're just comfortable playing live poker as well. Online it helps up to a certain extent, but live has its own story, like it has its own journey.
Yeah, definitely agree with you. Nikesh bhai, as we can see, poker is constantly evolving, right? So,
Hmm.
how do you study and improve your game to stay competitive in the ever evolving world of poker?
Yeah, like you said, poker is constantly evolving. You were 100% right about that. The poker that was probably played 7 years ago is a lot more different than what we are playing right now. So, yeah, we got to keep evolving and adapting to the new strategies that this industry comes up with. And, so study is obviously necessary, and change is the only thing that is constant. I think not just poker, but everywhere in the world. Change is the only thing that is constant. So
Yeah,
we gotta keep a track of what changes are happening in the gameplay that people are playing and adapt to those instantly so that you are not left behind in the race.
interesting. Nikesh bhai, with one live title and several online marquee events under your belt, what is next big goal for you? Are there any major tournaments you are aiming for in 2025?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like continue grinding as it is. Like the grind doesn't stop. Right now we have NPS going on at Bazi, so I'm currently focusing on that. Although I am going to travel the Asia circuit a lot, I'm going to stick to traveling in the Asia circuit because Asia does have a lot of opportunities now in the form of APT, WPT, APPT. So yeah, I'm going to target those events and probably hopefully ship one of the main events in these kind of formats. Yeah.
Hope you ship it. All the best. Nikesh bhai, can we go for some rapid fire questions now?
Sure, sure, sure.
So, if you were not a poker player, what would you be doing?
If I was not a poker player, I'd probably be in my father's business.
Okay, great. Your favorite poker movie?
It has to be Rounders, of course.
Dream car you would like to buy after a massive victory?
I would say Lamborghini Urus.
Oh, wonderful. One poker destination that is on your bucket list.
I've heard Danang is pretty lit, and a lot of people were talking about Danang even when I went to WPT. So I really want to visit Danang, and of course, Vegas is city of dreams, so everyone wants to be there as well.
Are you a dog person or cat person?
I am 100% dog person, but it's not that I don't like cats. I love cats as well.
Okay. Who is the biggest supporter in your poker journey?
It
Especially
has to be
someone
my
from your family.
it has to be both my parents, because initially it was hard for them to accept that I play poker, but right now, after after they're convinced, they're my best supporters. I mean, there's nothing other than that I would want in terms of support. So it has to be my parents, and it can't be my mom or dad. They come collectively. So yeah.
Finally, any words for Poker Pro News team?
Yeah, you guys are doing a good job at taking interviews of people. I was hosted very well by you, and we were always in touch. Although because of Cambodia, I could not give you that much time, so I'm sorry. My apologies for that. But you guys are doing a great job at what y'all are doing, spreading news across the world, making players like us. You're putting players like us out there, giving us opportunities to work harder towards what we want, and you guys do give us a boost towards working harder. Good job, guys.
Thank you for the kind words. I think that concludes our interview with you. It
My
was
pleasure.
an exciting conversation with you. Thank you for sharing your valuable insights with our audience. We wish you all the best for future.
Thank you, Kushal. It was great having a chat with you.
Thank you once again.